What's up, y'all? Krabby the Hamster here. Sorry if you don't like the angle, but you're like literally balanced on some rocks. So, yeah. Get over it. Hopefully I sound okay. I have an earbud in. I'm gonna be super awkward because I'm like new to this YouTube thing, even though I've wanted to do it for basically as long as I can remember. But I recently found out I'm pregnant, so I decided that that's a good way to get this started, I guess. Also, like, this is where I live. I walked here from my house, so I can do some pretty cool vlogs, I think. So I'm gonna talk about how I found out I got pregnant and just how it's been so far. I'm almost 9 weeks pregnant. And I'm gonna show you the stuff I have so far. So, well, let's pull this out real quick. I have a backpack over here. Let's get my tea. Yes, I can have tea. Just a limited amount. Snowberry peace tea. It's delicious. My channel's gonna be a lot of things. So, we'll get into that in another video, I guess. Where is it? Here we go. So, if you don't know what HCG test strips look like, they look like this. They're just little strips. And you pee in a cup and dip it up to this fill line and then wait about 5 minutes. And if you're pregnant, these lines pop up really fast usually. It doesn't want to focus, but you can see that there's 2 lines. And 2 lines means pregnant. One's a control line, one is your positive line. If you're not pregnant, that positive line won't pop up. So I took 2 just to be safe, and they popped up real dark real quick. And I was in shock. My fiance was on his computer, so I just walked up to him and was like, babe. And he looks over and he sees him and he's like, what? And I'm like, I think I'm pregnant. He freaked out. Well, he didn't freak out. He was just like, I was freaking out. So I walked next door to one of my best friend's house and also my cousin. And she looked at it and she laughed. And she was like, yeah, dude, you're fucking pregnant. I was like, all right, well, here we go. So it was not planned, but we are excited. But I wanted to be sure. So she took me in to to Prather, and we live up in the mountains. I'm gonna bleep that out. She took me down the hill to a town, because we live up in the mountains, so town is kind of far. And we picked up some more pregnancy tests. There we go. I'm gonna be so mad if there's no audio in this. And I took these 2 that night, and they both came back very clearly positive. But I have anxiety, so I had to be sure. And I had also gotten a little cheapy one, and another one of the clear blues. Got sand in it. So I took these 2 the next morning. Every single one came up very clearly positive. Like, the positive line is darker than the control line in this one. So we were sure. At this point, we're really excited. I've experienced a lot of nausea. I've only actually thrown up one time. I've had a couple of dry heaving spells. I was a smoker. And I'm honest with my doctor about all that. But yeah, shit, where was I going with this? That's another thing. I'm like even more forgetful, which if you know me, I'm a fucking ditz. So that's been interesting. But yeah, I'm super excited. We have a name picked out if it's a boy already. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is though. You guys don't even know my real name on here. I don't think I've ever said my real name in a YouTube video. This is like my first actual good YouTube video. Well, it's not gonna be that great even. I was gonna wear makeup for it, but I decided I'd show you how bad I've been breaking out. Don't you hate it when you get like a perfect line of zits like that? Yeah, that's bullshit. This side's been bad as well. I have acne anyways, but it's been worse since I found out I was pregnant. I experience a lot of nausea, like I said, and a lot of I'm fucking tired. And I slept a lot before anyways, so that's fun. The nausea is not as bad as I thought I would be when I was pregnant because I have stomach problems and I'm nauseous a lot anyways. So I thought once I got pregnant that it would amplify that. I also have really bad acid reflux, and I haven't really experienced acid reflux since I found out I was pregnant. But part of that might be because about a week before I found out I was pregnant, I started a new medication. So it could very well be that. I'm going to show you the stuff I have for baby so far, which is like 2 things. This is for Mama. My best friend bought me this, and we were able to find it at a thrift store for like $2, I think. Everybody should have this. This is, I know, at least national, I think universal, like pregnancy book. Everybody should have it. The other thing I'm reading right now, just to talk about what I'm reading, like I brought it in my bag just in case, is, oh, bookmark's fallen. My Harry Potter. Yes, I'm a Hufflepuff. Judge me, bitch. I found this at a thrift store for $5, and like, it's normally $17, I think, at Walmart. So I bought this. It's a little, carry your baby thing. I told my best friend, who I work with and live next door to, what I wanted my kid's first stuffed animal to be. It was something we had in our store, and the next time I came in, she was holding it, so she bought it for him or her. Yes, it's in a Crown Royal bag to be kept safe. But yeah, this little guy. You know what? I won't leave that earlier. This is the lake we live at. If my channel takes off by some chance, which I doubt it will, I'll come back to this video and blur it, or maybe I'll have moved by then, or I just won't care. But it's a little bat, because the resort I live at is up in the mountains, and whenever like a baby bat would fall or be stuck on like the deck to the bar or the office or whatever, they would call me because I'm not afraid to catch them. And I'd catch them in like a net in a little cup or whatever. And ever since I found out I was pregnant, I can't really catch bats anymore because rabies is a thing. Unfortunately, I miss catching bats. I would catch them and then take them to like a shaded place near water so they'd be able to stay cool throughout the day. And then I would, hopefully save their lives. A couple of them still died, but as is life, right? So my things I do to not be nauseous. I eat these little like blueberry breakfast biscuit things by I think the brand's Belvia. Something, I don't know, something healthy. Club crackers, usually the off-brand, because I'm not a name brand bitch. Lots of cold water. Sometimes Sprite helps. Sometimes I just gotta wait it out. I gotta make myself eat something though. Normally that's what helps. Oh, Premier protein shakes was a huge saver. I love them. They're pre-mixed. They're delicious. Like I said, I'm new to this YouTube thing, so if I can figure out how to, like, post a picture over here somewhere of one, I will. Don't get your hopes up. Isn't it funny how many, like, YouTubers you see are like, the picture will be right here, and then they just leave that in the video and the picture's not there? I enjoy it. This video is already 10 minutes long. I don't want to make too long of a video because the sun's starting to set and I have a really long walk back home. Right over there is home, but like I walked around the lake to get over to where I am right now. This is an island that I normally kayak to in the summer, but the lake's dropped right now so they can work on the dams and stuff around us. I picked up a few neat little things on my walk over here. If you guys want to see a video on stuff I find out on walks, I can do that. One thing was a piece of obsidian, which I think is really cool and like not native to the part of the world I live in, so whenever you find it, you know that it's from Indian trade. And it looks like right here was like the end of an arrowhead, so that's freaking awesome. The first couple weeks of pregnancy I was very cryy. Now I've kind of gotten to a point where I'm just like, if you are not going to benefit me and my family emotionally, and if you are going to hurt us in any way emotionally, fuck off. It's made me care less what people think, and I love that. So that's awesome. All my family knows. A lot of people told me to wait until I was 12 weeks, just in case of miscarriage. And if you're pregnant and that's personally what you want to do, good for you, go for it. But everybody's their own person. And I know that it was like a, in case you have a miscarriage and you don't want to talk about it thing, you know, but the thing is, I'm very open about the negative things in my life. And if that, God forbid, does happen, I'm going to be here to talk about it. So why not tell people I'm pregnant now, you know? Sorry, I get distracted. I was playing with baby pinecone. I've been labeled a high-risk pregnancy because I do suffer with anxiety and depression, and I take an anxiety medication called Effexor that is labeled a Class C by the FDA for pregnant women, which basically means that animal trials didn't go well, but they haven't done people trials, and they just want you to be careful. If the benefits of the medication outweigh the risks of the medication, they will tell you to keep taking it. And for me, they think the amount of stressed I am without anxiety medication would be more harmful to my baby than the anxiety medication itself, especially since they don't even really know that it is a dangerous medication to be on when you're pregnant. It's just a precaution. At first I was scared when I heard that I was going to be high risk, and now it doesn't really bother me as much. I'm trying to look at it just as, well, that means I get more ultrasounds and more attention through my pregnancy. You know, I'm going to have more pictures of my little baby in there with my government insurance. So that's about it that I can think of for now. I think I already said I experienced a lot of the fatigue. Headaches, that's a big one. I've had some killer headaches. More often than usual, because I do have migraines anyways. I'm a little moody sometimes, but I'm a redhead. We're fiery. I'm personally just moody. Sometimes anyway. I'm a chick. Come on. That is such a terrible stereotype. I hate doing that. I'm sorry to all the calm women out there. If my armpit stains are showing, I'm sorry. It was a long walk here, okay, damn. Just kidding. But yeah. I think that's about it. I'm pregnant. I'm super excited. And I want to take you guys with me through this journey, and maybe it'll be the start of a successful YouTube channel, or it'll be the start of one of the YouTube channels that just, you know, sits in the shadows, but at least I'll have it to look back on when I'm old. Ow! I think a mosquito just bit my face. Fuckers. There's a bunch of mosquitoes around here. This will not be a kid-friendly channel. And sometimes it will. Like, if you watch Simply Nailogical, like, maybe kind of like that level of kid-friendly, which is kind of not at all. But also, like, a bunch of kids watch her channel. But whatever. I'd let my kids watch her, so who am I to say anything? Let's throw some sand. Woo! I saw sand, like, under my nail. I feel like I'm not looking, like, at the camera, because whenever I look at the camera, it's hard for me to actually, like, look in the lens and not at myself. So, I just keep looking around. Hopefully I'll get less awkward as things go on. I know for me, like, I personally love watching my favorite YouTubers, like, first videos and how awkward they were in front of the camera, and then you see them now and they're just like, ah! And they don't even care, and it's awesome. So yeah. I don't really know what else to say. If there's anything in this video, or anything when I, like, watch it back, I'll check it out. Oh, as far as the miscarriage thing goes, like, I personally was terrified of miscarriages at first for some reason. And now I just kind of have this feeling like everything's fine. And it's not going to happen to me. And if it does, there's a reason. I know that's a dark thing to talk about, and some people are like, oh, don't talk about that, you're pregnant. It's superstition and stuff. But it's a huge problem that we don't talk about it. So let's do that. Also, it's October, which is, like, miscarriage and infant death awareness month. So yeah, let's have the conversation everybody's afraid to have, y'all. Come on. It's 2019. Get over it. But yeah. Ooh. Ah, damn. Sorry, a little ADD there. I thought I saw a piece of obsidian. It was just a black rock. But yeah, I think that's basically everything for now. I will be back with more videos. Love you guys. Love each other. Bye.